Tim Berners-Lee is a British scientist best known for inventing the World Wide Web in 1989. But did you know that it was actually the CIA who invented the internet? Well, not exactly. The origins of the internet can be traced back to the mid-1960s, when the CIA wanted a way to communicate with their spies in the field. They created a network called ARPANET, which would allow them to send messages over long distances. However, this was just the beginning. As the years went on, more and more people began using the internet for different purposes. It wasn't until 1991 that Tim Berners-Lee created the World Wide Web, which is what we use today to browse the internet. So while the CIA did play a role in the early days of the internet, they were not its inventor. Let's take a look at the real inventor of the internet and how he created something that would change the world forever. In the early 1980s, Tim Berners-Lee was working at a Swiss company called CERN, which is where he would invent the World Wide Web. But at the time, CERN was working on a project called the Large Electron Positron Collider, which was one of the largest and most complex experiments ever conducted. As part of this project, Berners-Lee was given the task of creating a system to help scientists share information. He came up with a way to link documents together using hypertext, which allowed users to jump from one document to another by simply clicking on a link. This was the basic concept behind the World Wide Web. However, there was still one major problem. In order for the web to work, there needed to be a way to display the linked documents. So Berners-Lee created a program called World Wide Web, which would act as both a web browser and an editor. With this, scientists could view the documents they wanted to see and make changes to them if necessary. Despite the fact that it was such an important invention, it took several years for the World Wide Web to catch on. It wasn't until 1993 that there were only around 50 websites in the world. But once people started to see the potential of the web, things began to change rapidly. By 1995, there were over 10,000 websites, and by 1998, there were over 1 million. Today, there are literally billions of websites, and the number is growing every day. As the web grew, so did the need for a way to organize all of the information that was being shared. In 1994, Berners-Lee created a project called the Open Directory Project, which was one of the first search engines. This was followed in 1998 by Google, which quickly became the most popular search engine in the world. In addition to creating the World Wide Web, Tim Berners-Lee has also been instrumental in promoting open standards on the internet. He believes that the web should be accessible to everyone, regardless of their technical expertise or location in the world. To that end, he has worked tirelessly to ensure that the protocols that govern the web remain open and free for all. The impact of Tim Berners-Lee's inventions cannot be overstated. The World Wide Web has revolutionized the way we communicate, do business, and access information. His commitment to open standards has ensured that the web remains a tool for everyone. In short, Tim Berners-Lee is the man who invented the internet. The creation of the World Wide Web had a profound impact on the world. It connected people like never before and allowed them to share information instantly across vast distances. The web opened up new possibilities for communication, commerce, and entertainment, and it continues to evolve and grow, shaping our world in ways that we are only beginning to understand. But the impact of the web goes beyond just connecting people. It has also had a profound impact on the way we think and behave. For example, the web has created a new culture of instant gratification. We are used to being able to find the information we want or buy the products we need with just a few clicks of the mouse. We've also become accustomed to communicating in real time through social media and other online platforms. In addition, the web has had a major impact on the economy. It has created new industries and jobs and has also disrupted traditional industries. For example, e-commerce has revolutionized the way we shop, while social media has changed the way businesses market their products and services. But perhaps the most profound impact of the web is the way it has changed our relationship to information. We now have access to a virtually limitless amount of information at our fingertips. This has empowered individuals and has also made it easier than ever to stay informed about current events. However, it has also created new challenges, such as how to filter out fake news and misinformation. Looking ahead, it is clear that the World Wide Web will continue to have a major impact on our world. As technology advances, the web will become even more integrated into our lives. It is up to us to ensure that we use the web responsibly and ethically. We must also be aware of the potential dangers of the web and take steps to protect ourselves against them. The World Wide Web is a powerful tool that has the potential to do great good or great harm. It is up to us to decide which path we want to take. It's hard to imagine our lives without the internet these days. We use it for everything from shopping to socializing to staying informed about current events. But did you know that the internet wasn't always the way it is today? In fact, it's gone through several major changes over the years, and it's likely that it will continue to evolve in the years to come. When the internet first started out, it was primarily a tool for academics and research. However, as time went on, it became more and more popular with the general public. In the 1990s, the internet really took off. This was due in part to the introduction of the World Wide Web, which made it easier than ever to navigate the internet and access information. The dot-com bubble of the late 1990s saw a huge surge in the number of people using the internet. However, this bubble eventually burst, and the growth of the internet slowed down considerably. Despite this, the internet has continued to grow steadily over the past decade. The rise of social media has been a major factor in this growth. Social media sites like Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram have made it easier than ever for people to connect with each other online. This has led to a proliferation of fake news and misinformation on the internet. It's important to be able to spot fake news so that you're not fooled by it. Fake news is often written in a sensationalist style in order to get people to click on it. It's often emotionally charged and uses strong language to elicit an emotional response from readers. Be sure to check the source of any news you read online. Many fake news websites look legitimate, but are actually not. The future of the internet is uncertain, but it's likely that it will continue to evolve in the years to come. Artificial intelligence is already having an impact on the internet. For example, AI-powered chatbots are being used to provide customer service. AI is also being used to personalize the online experience for users. As AI technology advances, it's likely that we'll see even more changes to the internet. Other potential changes include the increased use of virtual reality and augmented reality. These technologies could create immersive online experiences that blur the line between the online and offline worlds. No matter what the future holds for the internet, one thing is certain: it will continue to be a major force in our lives. It's important that we stay informed about the changes taking place on the internet so that we can make the most of the opportunities it presents. And that's it for today's video. What's your favorite thing about the internet? Share with us in the comments below. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe so you never miss out on future videos. Thanks for watching.